Salve. Forgive the lateness of my arrival. I am Ruggiero Ferraro.
Aye, Mr. Ferraro. Not a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to my brief tenure as Governor of the Bahamas. Under my watch, no less than 300 avowed pirates took the king's pardon and swore fealty to the crown. And yet, for all my successes, His Majesty has seen fit to sack me and call me home to England. Brilliant! Therefore, hooray! Hooray for the ignoble and ignorant prigs who rule the world with sticks up their asses! Hooray!
That's a whole nother kettle of fish. If you step on the head of a viper, it's no use inquiring politely of its injury. You just bloody run.
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives have been the better for it.
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later, when the remainder of my reason has left me. They're violent men, of that I have no doubt.
What, do I know you? You are Mr.
Pardon.
Ferraro, I take it.
Another engagement
I do adore your
commands my
cookery.
attention.
Such elegance and color.
It's a period to communicate.
He was a privateer once. How is it you lack so much respect for sailors only trying to make their way in this world?
You couldn't possibly understand my motives, cretin! You have spent a whole lifetime dismantling everything that makes our civilization shine.
But I do understand. I've seen the observatory, and I know its power. You'd use that device to spy and blackmail and sabotage.
Yes. And yet all for a greater purpose. To ensure justice. To snuff out lies and to seek truth.
There's no man on Earth who needs that power.
Yet you suffer the outlaw Roberts to use it.
No. I'm taking it back. And if you tell me where he is, I'll stop the man.
Here at the edge of a blade, I find a friend in you at last.
Principe, you mad bastard. Our best sources say Principe.
Hey! Hold a moment, Squire.
That man there! The Italian! He did it! Hurry up, lads!
So, yeah, sorry about all the waiting I did in that video, but Woods' patrol path is super duper long, and I totally wanted those extra pointless sync points, damn it! Anyway, the Templar Order of the West Indies is quickly coming to a close, and the assassins are helping to grease the wheels on that, ever since Edward helped tremendously in the effort to defeat the Spanish battalion that was sent to annihilate their village. For doing that, the assassins have allowed Edward entry into their HQs across the West Indies and access to all of their resources to end their common enemies. The first being Woodes Rogers, that we already got halfway through in the last video when we had to go through a mini-boss assassination with an asshole diplomat, Ruggiero Ferraro. With his invitation and coat, Edward had the perfect disguise to get into Woodes Rogers' retirement or divorce party. I have no idea why everyone's here, and so in the classic Creed tradition, Edward has to use the party as a cover to kill Woodes in the most ironic fashion possible. The only person in the party that can detect you is the target himself, and he has a really predictable patrol path, so you can kill him pretty easily from every hiding place at the party, so this is really quite a gimme of an assassination for this late in the game. It's a deservingly anticlimactic ending to Woodes Rogers, who has been the biggest pirate hunting force in the West Indies for this entire game, helping to threaten Nassau into total destruction and hanging all of Edward's ex-friends, who Edward has been killing for most of the second half of the game in one way or another. Would it be too cliche nowadays to ask who's the real monster, or did One Piece the anime answer this question for me? Edward doesn't really have a reason to kill Woodes at this stage in the game, other than him just being a Templar and that's it. You could completely justify it by using his past crimes against Edward, but Edward himself isn't gaining much from killing this guy on a personal level at this point, which makes it feel like a whimper ending, but the elaborate party assassination of the Creed franchise are always a nice showing to be sure, since they are elaborate, delicate, and quite a challenge to develop the correct walking strategy to even get near the target. But in Woodes' case, there are so many people invited to his party that Edward can hide basically anywhere he wants and get an automatic stealth kill in under a minute if you don't care about being the 100% synchronized version of Edward Kenway. All I can say for it is that it's well executed, and I did like waiting on that bench for 3 minutes just to make Ubisoft proud of me for 5 seconds.